So humanity, yeah. Let's move on from that because at the moment I can't think of anything particularly funny to say. I'll come back to it if I do. I promise you. You know, it's all about making other people laugh. You know, terrible, isn't it? This smoking lark, but hey. I'm not up with the lark, I just stay awake with the lark. But anyway, you know, given that it's whatever time it is, well gone midnight, early hours of the morning, and there's me doing this. But yeah, America and this country and isolation, that's probably the key. You know, I'm quite isolated. I haven't actually seen anyone to speak with for a month, you know, so I thought, well, I best do some verbal stuff. And speaking to the phone and do a bit of comedy because I need a verbal release, you know. Some people need all sorts of releases, but I just need a verbal release. So I thought I'd do some comedy tonight. And here's my verbal release. So there you go. Hope you're enjoying it. Not sure whether I am. You're probably not either. But hey-ho, I need my verbal release. So at least think of this as a charitable obligation to me that you were actually listening to a man satisfying his needs for a verbal release. So there you go. But getting back to it, America and isolation and UK, you know, as Trump's administration wishes to withdraw and isolate America within America and withdraw from the world, well, you know, the UK is fairly similar, really, isn't it? Withdrawing from Europe, although they say they're going to embrace the world. But hey, Theresa May's so cold, I don't think she could embrace even her own children, but you know, that's not for me to say, and it is only a matter of an opinion, obviously, Theresa, so don't sue me. But if you did sue me, I haven't got anything to be sued for, so you'd be wasting your money. But anyway, that's another matter. But no, it's a bit cruel, a bit harsh perhaps, but she does come across very cold, doesn't she? Very callous. And you know, I do think and I believe that what she's done in austerity, hurting and damaging the most vulnerable in society, those with ill health, those that are suffering the most, those with disabilities and disablements, is pretty low life feature really of Tory government. You know, it's pretty damning, really, isn't it? They couldn't have hit a more underrepresented minor group of that you know has such difficulty in life anyway, without the harsh judgment of government on what austerity is bringing through the likes of universal credit, which thus again reduces the benefits down further and further of those who have disabilities and disablements and long-term ill health, you know, who are actually in a position, have been medically put in a position and it's been medically confirmed, and yet the government still won't have it. You know, that there's quite a few people who cannot actually get on with normal day-to-day life and cannot actually function adequately for the purposes of work, to earn a living, to pay their own way. You know, I am trying all sorts, I will try all sorts to get back on my feet and do that very thing as soon as possible. But it is very difficult for the likes of me and others like me. You know, mental health problems are a bit of a incumbent of getting on with life. And I think that the crying shame here is that most people don't actually realise how much of an incumbent they are. It's like, I guess, you know, well, you know, I could say it's as weird as spraying spray cream on a cucumber and eating it, which nobody does. That's how weird and incumbent mental illness is. I've just had a vision of a cucumber with spray cream, and I'd quite like to, well, we won't go there, but not in a disgusting way. No, I was just going to say I'd quite like to eat the spray cream and leave the cucumber, but anyway, that's your foul minds for you. But anyway,